dentists are so beat down on their own mind, they don't even take the patients to court.
No.
Small claims court. They don't bother. Which I find these doctors that I'm teaching, and they go, what if the patient doesn't pay?
Yeah.
What do I do? I'm like, I don't know. You're a professional. What would your accountant do if you didn't pay?
Yeah.
What would your lawyer do? What would the guy who did your kitchen do if you didn't pay?
Yeah.
What would your employees do if you didn't pay?
Yep.
And yet,
Paralyzed
the
by
dentist
it.
mindset is like, oh goodness, I'm out of options.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Mediocre Dentist. I am your mediocre host, Dr. David Galler.
And I'm your mediocre co-host, Dr. Andrea Doniski.
Nice to have you, Andrea, on the set here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, David.
And nobody calls me David.
I know, but nobody...
Except for my
And
Israeli cousins.
And no one should call me Andrea. Yet
really?
Here,
You don't
yet
want to be
here we
called
are.
Andrea? Right now, all chips in...
Andrea.
all-
Andrea.
all-
It's not
all-
Andrea.
all-
It's like
all-
aggressive. Oh.
Andrea is what I call you.
Andrea. I know.
Okay, all chips on the table right now. For the rest of our lives, I'll call you Andrea. You want me to call you Andrea?
I don't want you because it doesn't sound correct anymore when it comes out of your mouth. It's just, thank you for I'm like razzing ya because you just like corrected me after I said Andrea.
Because your name is Andrea.
Oh, okay. We digress. Again, we just can't, let's keep it going. Keep it straight.
Today's episode is really
It's a good one.
wild and crazy episode. It's an exploration of just how messed up
The dentist psyche.
dentists are. Now, I don't know if
Yeah.
we were all messed up beforehand and we just kind of all met in this profession. Like when we were born, we were like, oh, this is going to be a crazy one. And then we were all just like, how do we all join together? And we're like, something in our head went, be a dentist. That's what you should be. And then when we got here, we're like,
It all made
oh,
sense.
we all make sense because we're all
Yeah.
crazy. Or
Yeah.
were we normal and the profession made us crazy?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think there's a certain type of person that's drawn to the profession and aspects of it, but it shakes
What drew
it
you
up.
to this profession?
Art meets science,
You know what drew me?
the money.
Dr. Jeffrey Galler.
Oh, yeah.
My dad.
Sorry.
He said you can be any type of dentist you want
What
to
up, Jeffrey? We
doesn't
know
watch
we
the
know
episode.
you're not watching,
be. So
so
we're okay with that.
yeah.
I'm
pregnant.
I could pretty much say and curly hair.
And curly
I
hair.
wouldn't have picked curly frozy hair.
Frozy?
Yeah, I can't pronounce. I'm having trouble
You call
pronouncing words tonight.
you really?
I'm just trying to save time because we're trying to get through this episode.
Is it
frilly
the-
and curly together with a little bit of.
You wanted to say what you meant was what you call it, and it's like kind of derogatory, but you're allowed to say it. You call it the Jufro, and I think
Yeah.
you kind of were going for Jufro.
But also frizzy.
Yeah,
Frizzy hair. What's wrong with frizzy hair? I have frizzy
nothing.
hair.
You do when it,
Yeah, not
he
what I
doesn't
would've picked
allow
it.
it. Nobody ever gets to see it frizzy because he packs like a pound of gel into it every day.
Coming
It's
from the person we
immobile.
also don't see what you look like normally.
Me?
Yeah.
Why'd you come at that? I don't put like a pound.
Why do I
don't have a
come at
pound-
that?
I don't
Sean,
have a
she
pound
just
of
said
makeup.
I don't ever let anybody see my crazy fro hair. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you won't even do a podcast without 45 minutes of makeup.
I asked,
We just let the team go.
did
The
I?
whole makeup
No,
and
no,
hair
no, no.
team just left.
Everyone
That's why this
knows.
episode's so late.
Everyone can tell that I've done my makeup because I don't actually know how to do makeup. And
While she flashes
Sean,
her fingers,
Sean,
which
Sean,
just
Sean,
got
Sean. I-
fingers, nails
oh
done
my
today,
god,
yes or no?
I just did, but I
Yeah,
haven't done
okay,
them
that's
since.
what I'm talking about.
Okay, for the record,
for the
stop,
record.
stop talking.
All
stop.
people who got their nails done for this episode, raise
Please
hands.
shut the fuck up. Okay, I have not. Every girl out there probably does their nails every, I don't even know, a few weeks, 6 weeks, whatever. I have not done my nails, I had homeless person toes. I did not do these since July. It is now November. Everyone do the quick maths. It's disgusting. So, yes, I got my nails done
I
today.
call bullshit because I'm pretty sure whatever you were rocking yesterday was not homeless woman toes.
I
Sean, back me up here. If we had a blindfold test, Sean, and we brought a homeless woman onto the set, and I showed her toes, and then I showed you my wife's toes yesterday, could you pick out Andrea's toes?
Okay.
Yay or nay?
Listen, I asked. No,
Probably. You're thinking
Sean,
probably.
Sean
the
knows
white
this.
Canadian upper middle class toes.
Sean,
perfect
did
little
I-
toes on a skinny blonde woman.
Did I or
versus
did
a
I not?
homeless woman who just had crack for dinner and ate her feces for lunch.
Oh my God, that doesn't even happen.
We're in Vegas.
I asked. Yes, I understand. I asked if I could wear the mediocre dentist hat. You don't permit it. You
no, because
forced
it's not
me
the image
against
that
my-
we're going for. It's
not
very
so
off-putting.
then, what's wrong with wearing our own merch, supporting our show?
You want to wear the shirt? Go for it.
Wear the
No.
shirt?
You
I
can wear
can't
the
wear the
mediocre-
hat.
Sean wears the mediocre shirt every time. He's sporting it. I would. I can't fit into it. We don't have extra large.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. This text is
Thank you, Sean.
okay.
I love you, brother. Okay, dentists are crazy, and I can prove it to you.
Okay.
I teach a lot of Invisalign. That's kind of my thing. Re-engage 2-day course if you
Yes.
ever want to learn Invisalign. And one of the things that I noticed was that payment plans, and you
Yes.
noticed this early on as
Totally.
well, that down payments, how much you're going to charge to start the case, is
It's
a
a variable,
clear
yeah.
determination of
Obstacle.
whether the patient's going to start or not. It actually doesn't matter how much you charge. Anywhere between $4,200 and $5,600 in North America for a clear aligner case, it doesn't really matter. The patients don't even hear it. Like people
They hear their
obsess-
monthly amount and the down
and
payment.
people obsess 495. I'm going to raise it for nobody cares.
Nobody cares,
Anywhere
yeah.
between 42 and 5,600. Studies show people will not be their decision maker. They'll
No.
either do it or not do it. If they're
Yep.
doing it at 4,200, they'll do it at 5,600. You know what the number one key determinant of whether a patient starts or not? Once somebody's interested, down payment.
Down payment, and then subsequent to that, the monthly.
Monthly
like
payments.
what that
The lower,
looks like.
the lower
yeah.
the monthly payments.
They'll
you could be paying-
They'll pay more in the end if
Yeah.
it's a lower monthly.
I'll pay
Yeah.
more for 36 months
Yes.
than more money per month for 12 months.
Yeah. I mean, you're just taking. Yeah.
Which is the concept of a mortgage, so I'm not
Yes.
going to throw shade on it. That's what everybody does.
Yes.
But I teach this concept. Picture this, big room, 300 doctors in the room, and I'm like, I have something that I call the 10% rule, which I invented, which you guys adapted, Kylie
Yeah.
adapted, and
Yes.
saw results.
Yeah.
And that is the 10% rule of Invisalign treatment says the down payment should be 10% or less
Yep.
of the total.
Yes.
So for a long time, when you started ramping up Invisalign in the office, the down payment was like $1,900 or $2,500 or something.
No, it was never that, but
It was higher. It was $1,500 or something.
Maybe it was.
And
I don't
then
even
you went
remember. It's
down
been
to
so
like,
long.
I think at one point, 503. I think at one point you went down to no down payment, and the cases were flying.
I don't think we ever did no down.
Maybe
No.
it was 500. I know for
500,
sure. And the
yes.
cases started to fly.
Yeah.
So I teach this in a big course, 300-400 people in the room, and inevitably, 30 seconds after I teach the concept, somebody raised their hand. What if the patients don't pay?
Yeah.
I teach another concept called we do virtual care in our
Yes.
office. It gives you and I the ability to travel to be in different cities, different time.
Yeah.
We don't have to be
Yeah.
in the office
Yeah.
seeing patients all the time.
Yeah.
Sean, the patients take pictures of their teeth and they send it to us, and we could look at it on a website, and then we can tell whether your Invisalign's working or not and send you back a quick message. Versus you coming to the office, parking in the parking lot, sitting in the waiting room, getting into the operatory, coming in, putting on a bib, and going.
Oh, it's wild. Man.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It saves you time. It saves you time and convenience as a patient.
No wonder you're in your boxers all the time in the office.
Yeah. That's why I'm always in the office here. Yeah. So I teach that concept, which means get an Invisalign, put the first one in, come back for a quick subsequent visit, check how you're doing, and then I give you trays numbers 3 to 25, and you wear them at home and take pictures and send to us. I teach that concept. First hand goes in the air. Doc, if you give them all the trays, what happens if they don't pay?
Yeah.
And it's a weird question. And I want to dissect that question with
Yeah.
you. So basically, the patient comes to the office. Sean comes to the office, agrees for $5,000 treatment, leaves $500 down. We start the treatment. I buy the stuff. And then there is this fear of dentists that you can't finish the dentistry until the patient's fully paid up
Yeah.
because they will not pay you the rest. People will basically skip out on their bill is the fear. Now let's dissect this as a group here.
Yeah.
is that a real fear or not? Do people really skip out on their bill or not? Let's start with that. My personal feeling is that a person goes to the restaurant, has dinner, schmoozing with the waitress, kids coming in, kids sit down, you go to the bathroom. By the time you come back from the bathroom, your wife's up, she's got the kids, you guys walk out and leave, you forget to pay. I have a core belief that most Americans and Canadians will go back the next day to the restaurant and pay. Am I crazy?
Yes, you are.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
I am not, because I've had a similar experience when I used to take my kids when they were younger and in the buggy, and sometimes my kids would like accidentally, well, not accidentally, they enjoyed taking things off the shelves, and then I'd walk out. I paid for what I put up there, but then they had brought some things for the road. If I see it, I go back and I would pay for it because I don't think it's appropriate. But I think, like Sean says,
You think
you're crazy.
most people go, whoa,
they might
shoot,
feel
we
bad.
forgot, and
they
they're
might
like,
feel
too
bad,
bad.
but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, most
But,
people.
yeah.
But I think that when you're dealing in certain industries, you can go ahead and trust people because they're already in a position where they could afford these type of, like these type
You
of
think
things.
you think you're shopping around, you shopping around at 7-Eleven, something falls into your purse or your basket by accident, you walk out, / you're at a self-checkout and like one thing doesn't go.
People still should, babe.
Yeah,
I
people
think
still.
I think you're
You think
looking
you
at
still?
the world. No, yeah, you're looking at the world through your lens, and you wouldn't do that. So you think people don't do it, but people
You
do
know, my
it.
good lenses.
What are you? Yeah. Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
I really can't. I can't see your sty at all anymore.
I'm looking at rosy glasses.
Yeah.
You two are some dark people.
No, we're not dark. We're
You
just
really
realists.
stole. You really think most people
I don't
have no
steal, but
have
I
no
know that
problem
people
stealing
do.
everything?
Yeah, man.
People.
I mean, that's why they still have loss prevention in grocery
Yes.
stores and all that type of stuff. We just saw a dude get taken down.
What?
Yeah, at Home Depot.
What happened?
Yeah, this dude tried to walk out with a box of a whole bunch of things, and then the LP went and stopped him because like people steal.
What do? I'm like, I don't know. You're a professional. What would your accountant do if you didn't pay?
Yeah.
What would your lawyer do? What would the guy who did your kitchen do if you didn't pay?
Yeah.
What would your employees do if you didn't pay?
Yep.
And yet,
Paralyzed
the
by
dentist
it.
mindset
Yeah.
is like, oh goodness, I'm out of options. And we can talk about what those options are. They're fairly simple. You don't have to be a dentist to know how to collect a debt. But let's talk about why the dentist feels so helpless when a patient doesn't pay, because that's what the episode is about.
I don't know what
Dime
happened. This is like Freaky Friday or whatever that movie is. Can I sit
Jordan.
on that side? Maybe I'll start wearing glasses. I don't know. Let's try it out. Maybe I'll
Should I take my notes?
reclaim. And see that we're wearing weird green. Look at, we're both wearing green. Doesn't match at all with the set. Okay. Oh, it feels very weird over here.
Wow, it's so much lighter over here.
Is that your good side? Maybe.
Both of my sides, baby, are good. I think I have 4 reasons I want to run them by you, okay?
Okay. 1.
I think every dentist secretly feels super mediocre inside.
That's just a
Super
plug.
unconfident people
Okay.
just go, well, you probably know my secret that I'm a terrible dentist, and I'm not going to chase you for the money because I'm not really confident about myself. So
Are they not confident? Okay.
I don't, like, you got inferior dentistry with me, and therefore when you're saying you don't want to pay, it's just be like, you know what, it's not
Yeah.
worth the aggravation. I'll convince myself it's not worth the aggravation.
At
Oh,
all.
it's not worth the lawyer bill. What? What
Yeah,
does that
no,
even
I-
mean?
I think
lawyer
there's
bill.
something
Sue
to
them for
that.
the lawyer bill too.
No, there definitely is something to that because I think a lot of people are scared. Well, and they should be. Well,
And then that affects their mindset at the beginning
at
of
the
the case.
beginning. Yep.
So I think
Fair.
people, like, it's a real thing more than lawyers, more than accountants,
Yep.
more than the janitor, more than the contractor, more than the lady who did your wedding catering, more
Yep.
than the photographer. You take a photographer, it comes to your wedding, you didn't pay him. What do you think he's going to do?
Not give.
Think he's just going to be
pictures.
like,
Yeah.
well, photographs weren't that good anyway, so I get it. I'll just move on to my next job. No, they come after you.
Yeah.
They absolutely call you, text
Or
you,
they-
email you,
well,
send you this,
But
send you that.
in that case, they're going to withhold giving the actual pictures too. So they've got that on you. If you've already finished your treatment, it's a little bit of a pickle,
Okay,
right?
you don't think this ever happened where somebody didn't get their full payment of the photos and they sent all the photos to you every profession
Yeah.
has this.
Yes.
And dentists are the only ones too scared because every dentist
Yeah.
feels mediocre. Number 2,
Yep.
every dentist, we build things with our hands, Sean. We build Lego with our hands all day long inside people's mouths. That's what we do. Whether it's orthodontics or
Yep.
whether we pulled a tooth out, which is oral surgery, and now you're sitting with gums that are swollen or maybe swollen or could get an infection later and then be a problem, or the nerves are a problem, or you're bleeding, or I built a filling or a crown. We build and we do stuff all the time. And the 1 or 2% of the things that we do that turn into emergencies because Lego breaks occupies 100% of our brain.
Yeah.
100 procedures, 98 went great. 2 required emergencies, occupies 100% of your brain.
Yes.
And that occupying of your brain, illogically, because
Yes.
percentage-wise it should not.
Should not, yep.
That occupation of your brain, when it comes time to chase a patient for money, goes, hey, remember back in 86? Chase somebody for money and it didn't go well in the end, so just whatever. If you get it, you get it. I'll just let it go.
Yeah.
Because of rumination. Because the little things that go wrong occupy so much of our brain. When it comes time to ask people to pay for what they rightly did, all we remember is the 1 or 2% that goes wrong,
didn't go
and then
well.
it knocks us
Yeah.
out.
Hey,
But that's human nature too, though.
you know
Right,
what?
so-
You're talking so much like a boss. I'm gonna give you this chair back. You're like, I feel,
Getting turned on.
yeah. Come on, Daddy. That's your chair.
We have one friend. Her name is Clarissa Moore. I'm just gonna call it out.
Yeah.
She's an amazing dentist in Washington, a very close
Yes.
personal friend of ours.
She
Has built a
badass.
monster practice in Virginia, Sean. We saw her recently, maybe in the summer, or we went to Tampa. We got together with her.
Yes.
She has a house in Tampa. She's getting married. And she goes, yeah, I'm taking off next Wednesday. I go, what's next Wednesday? She goes, well, I served 11 people in my practice who owe me money. Small claims court. 300 here, 700 there, 800 here. And she goes, yeah, that's the way I fucking roll.
Yes.
And
She's
I was
badass.
like, you are my
Yeah.
hero.
Badass
She goes,
Brazilian.
when a person gets served for owing you $600 that they didn't pay, that they know they didn't pay, that you've been sending the bills to their house every month and they're just ripping it up, and they get served, you know how fast they call our office? Within hours.
Yeah.
Hey, what's this? Yeah, you owe the money bill. Remember when we called you 8 times? Remember the 17 texts we sent you that you owe a doctor money for services that are on our camera, that are in your mouth,
Yeah.
that are provable, and you're just hiding because you're an asshole?
Yeah.
We're coming after you. But she is the absolute exception.
Yeah. No, she is. But yeah, and that's just her personality. And she's.
And the question is, why aren't more people like her? Why are we so afraid to chase our patients for money?
There's just too
We
many
did the
things to
work.
think about. I know, but there's just so many things. You're right. It should be the default setting. It's not, and I think it just really goes back to as simple as there's just too many things on our brains at any given time. We don't want to stir the pot.
We don't want to
wanna-
stir the pot is what people say who are scared.
I know.
You're scared.
Yes.
Why are you scared? Because of the
well,
1 or 2 because
in America, I'd be scared. Everything's litigious, and like I would
yeah,
just be
we gotta be
afraid
the
of-
litigious people.
Yeah.
We're the right people.
I know.
This is an open and shut case.
I know. I just
So
think
let's go through my reasons.
Okay.
You'll tell me
one
yay or
and two.
nay.
Ooh, you left your notes over here. I know.
Okay, now you're smart. Can I see what your notes for this episode are?
I didn't take any. It's better than that whatever episode. The fuck shit or whatever.
Number one reason why people don't feel so helpless. Helpless, that was the word I was looking for.
Helpless,
Why do
it
people
came
feel
to
so
you.
helpless? Number one, because everybody just feels
Feels
super mediocre.
mediocre.
Number
Two.
two, you're worried that this one that you chase is actually going to turn into an emergency.
to shit,
This
yeah.
implant that you chase down is going to fail
Yeah.
because one time in 86 an implant failed. And you're going to like almost jinx yourself, which is such a screwed up mentality.
Yeah.
Is such a messed up mindset. Number three,
Reviews.
reviews. Everybody's afraid of a review.
That review.
And you take a patient to small claims court / you put him in collections.
Yeah.
You're putting yourself. The patient has one bullet left, and that bullet is called leave you a
the
bad review.
Google review.
And most dentists would rather leave $5,000 to $10,000 of account receivable on the table than risk a bad review from Sean.
Because it goes a long way.
What is that personality? That I would rather not collect money from my patient.
Have you seen a dentist?
Than to get words on the internet that will break my bones.
Yeah, but do you see that though? Because like I see it on the mummy groups. I see it on some of the chats that you have set up in the AACA. When somebody gets like a bona fide bad review, they lose all ability to make logical decisions.
They
like
lose
they're
everything.
all hands on deck.
It is the worst day
they think
ever.
that they're gonna. So it just
The
goes
life
to.
is going
it
out.
goes
They're
to
going to
show.
lose their profession. That's what
I
they
know.
think.
I
it's
understand
all
that.
over. I won't chase Andrea for the $2,500 balance she owes me on the Invisalign.
Yep.
Because I'm worried she's going to leave a bad review about my office. So I'm just going to pretend like it doesn't
then nobody's
exist.
gonna
And I'm
wanna
going
come.
to deal with the patients who like me
Yep.
and the patients who pay.
Yes.
And that's crazy.
It is crazy. What's number 4?
I would like to read number 4, but I don't have my notes.
Can you read it from there?
What does it say?
It says chase it. Question mark?
Yeah. Most dentists have no energy to chase it. Chase the money.
Yeah, that's.
What does it mean? What does it mean to chase the money? Well, what are the options open to you to get money from somebody who owes you money?
Well, you're either writing them letters in the beginning, you're calling them. It's like
Write
it's
them,
a lot.
call them letters.
So your front end is wasting time and effort and energy on that, and then sometimes you're dealing with a hostile person. So then you're fighting.
Yeah, so now they're coming back at you.
Now they're coming back.
I don't owe you money. You
Yeah.
miscalculated.
Yes,
I never agreed
insurance,
to it.
whatever.
So now it's on.
So now it's on.
But hopefully you have something signed
Yep.
that says it, that they owe you money. What would you do next? Well,
Then
dentists are left. Sean, you were like, take him to court. Yeah, you take a small plate in court.
Yeah.
That's easy. I mean, take Judge Judy 30 seconds. It's pretty easy to win. But Sean goes, well, how much money will I lose if I have to take a day off from
Yeah.
work to go to small claims court to win back $700?
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, well, okay. Or you could hire a law firm and just be like, send them a letter.
Yep.
Or you can make up your own law firm and just put 3 names on a stationery and write it. That's what I do. I just make up a law firm. Yeah, I chat GPT that shit. Just make sure one of the names is Jewish. Otherwise,
my
it's not a
gosh.
believable law firm. I'm like Miller, O'Malley, and Cohen. Attorneys at law. 1 Main Street, New York, New York.
Do you
Scared
really?
of it?
You
Yeah,
just-
I've done that.
You just make up your own little.
Yeah, I don't do it anymore. But
Nobody
when we lived
does
in New
that.
York,
Don't listen to him.
yeah, no, we do
Nobody
that.
does that.
On the AACA website, check it out. Somewhere, somehow, whether we were like this before or we got this way,
Yeah.
we're so beat down in our head. We feel so bad or worried about our dentistry, or we're so perfectionist and we just can't live up to that perfection. That affects our ability to have confidence to go chase money from people who owe us.
Yeah.
And we're most likely to go, whatever, just let it go.
Yeah.
Happiness tax, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I think it's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't have a solution. I'm not saying I'm better. I am not better than
Yeah.
anybody here. I am not better at chasing patients. I'll chase people and companies in the academy. That I have no problem doing. I'll chase.
But it's.
I will.
We just already said you're a gangster.
I'm gangster, but comes to patients, like
It's worthwhile. I think that
I'm
the
feeble.
take home
That's the
message
word I was looking for. Feeble.
is maybe because I think people, they're like, it's a knee jerk reaction to just be like, let it slide. They haven't even actually maybe taken a moment to just stop and think about it for a second. Like, you do have some power here.
you do have power.
And I think that if
And
that's
maybe if
the
you
take,
empowered yourself and you fought back against these patients,
then they wouldn't.
you would just be
yeah.
a happier person.
Well, you
Like, I know I'm asking a
no, because
lot.
Clarissa does it, and I think she understands that it actually costs her money to do this. But
But
as
she
principal,
has, she
but
comes
as
into a
principal,
room.
She can be.
She's a confident.
Yes.
I want to be like Clarissa.
Yep. All right. Well,
And
there
I
we
think
go.
everybody should be. And I
Everybody-
know that you're not. And I know that I'm not. And I
Yeah.
know that you're not. And
I
I
know.
wish we were better.
Yeah.
Because other professions don't deal with this. There's no other professions who get owed money from clients on a constant basis,
Yeah.
know their clients, where they live, how they live, and just accept that they don't get paid.
Yep. I hear that. Okay. You heard him. Some say be like Mike. We say it in the
Be
dental
like
world.
Clarissa.
Be like Clarissa.
Our hero.
Our hero.
The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. 'Cause sometimes you just feel mediocre. The mediocre dentist, the mediocre dentist. I am mediocre, you are mediocre, and that's not that bad.